Hello friends, today I am going to solve cells by match problem. In this problem we have given one array, right, and we have given number of that total number of element in that array, right. So what we have to do, we have to find how much pair of value available in that array, right. For example, if you will see, we have given one array with a size of 9, right. So if you will see in this array, we have to find how much pair is available in that array, right. So if you will see, we have 1 2 3 4 10, right. So if we have 4 10, it means we have two pairs of 10. And if we will check 20, 1 2 3, we have 320. It means we have one pair and one extra 20, so it will not create any pair, so we will left it. And so it means we have two pairs of 10, one pairs of 20, it means three pair. And if you will check 30, there is only 130 and only 150, so we will not count. So we have only three pairs, so we have to return count 3, right. If you will see in explanation, it's also mentioned that we have two pairs of 10, right, and one pairs of 20, and this one extra 20 it will not count, and this is 50 and 30, it will also not count because it is not going to create any pair. So for this one, what we will do, just let's see, suppose this is our array, right. This is our given array. So what we will do, first we will sort this array, right, so that we can easily count how much same values are available in that array, and then we will divide that value by 2, so we will get pair, right. So if we will sort, we have one function sort in array class. So if we will use arrays dot sort, and we will use this array name, right. So what it will do, it will normally it will sort our given array, right. So when we will use this function sort, it will sort our array, and our array will be like this one, 10 10 10, we have 4 10, right, 10, and then we have 320 20 20 20, and we have 130 and 50, right, 30 and 50. After sorting, this array will not be available. So this is our new current array, right. This is our current array after sorting. So what we have to do, we have to count repetition, right, how much consecutive 10 20 is and 30 50 is available in this array. So what we will do, we will start checking from 0 index, and we will check still last index, right. So not last, we will check till second last index. If you will see, we will first compare these two elements, right, array of 0 plus and array of 2. So what we will do, we will just check. Suppose if we will see, what we will do, we will check if array of I is equals array of I plus 1, right. So then what we will do, in this case what we are doing, we are just checking this two element, right, two element of this array. If both are same, what we will do, suppose we have one count variable, right, we have suppose one count variable, and what we will do, we will count this variable from start 1, right. So we will check, whenever we will find same value, we will increase the value of count. So we will do count plus plus, right. So what it will do, suppose if we are checking for this one, count will be 2, right, count will be 2, increases 1 and it will be 2. Next time what we will do, we will check this one array of index of 1 and 2, so it is also same. We will check if array of I is equals array of I plus 1. Suppose our I is 1, so it will check array of 1 plus is equals array of 2, so it is also same. It will again go and it will again count, increase count, so our count will be 3 this time. Again it will go, and next time it will check this array of 2 and array of 3 is equals, check array of I is equals array of I plus 1, so again it is true. What it will do, it will increase count, and it will, this time count will be 4. Now next time when we will check array of 4 and array of 5, it will array of 3 and array of 4, it will set array of 3 is equals array of 4, so it is not false. So in this else case, what we will do, if you will see, in else case, what we have to do, we have count 4, so we have to find pair, right. We have to calculate pair from this count. So suppose our pair, we have one pair variable, right, So in this pair variable, in a start we will put 0. So what we will in else case, what we will do, we will write pair is equals pair plus we will find pairs from this count. So what we will do, we will divide count by 2. So it will give us 2. If you will see, it will give us 2. So our 2, because count have 4, when we will divide by 2, it will return 2. So our pair will be 2, right? So and next what we will do, and pair will be 2, and next time what we will do, we will put count value as 1, so that it will again start from checking 1, right? Start counting from 1. So our count will be 1 this time. Again what we will do, this time we will check this array of 4 is equals array of 5. Yeah, it is true. Again it will go and it will increment count. So last time we have put, sorry, if you will see, we have put count value 1. So next time it will check array of this 2, right? So array of 4 is equals array of 5. So it is true. It will again go and increment count 2. Next time it will go and it will check array of 5 is equals array of 6. It will again true, and it will again increment count. It will be 3, right? So next time when it will go check array of 6 is equals array of 5, it will false, because 20 is not equals 30. What it will do, it will go in else part and it will again do same thing. It will do pair is equals pair plus count divided by 2. So we have count is 3, we have count 3. So what we will, when we will divide this 3 by 2, it will give ones. So pair will be pair plus 1. So it will be 2 plus 1, pair will be 3, right? And we will start count is equals 1. So we will again put count 1, right? So next time when we will check this 30 by 50, right? So we are checking array of 7 is equals array of 8. So this is also not false, not true. So what it will go in else part, it will run else part, and it will again do pair is equals pair plus count. So our count by 2. So our count is 1 by 2, it runs 0. So it will be pair plus 0 will be 3. 3 plus 0 will be 3, and it will make count is equal to 1s. And next time when this will loop will run, we don't need to run next time, because we are comparing, if you will see, we are comparing array of I is equals array of I plus 1. So if we will go till last index of array, it will occur array out of bounding exception, because if we will check here array, it will check array of 8 is equals array of 8 plus 1. It means array of 9, but array of 9 is not available, so it will generate array out of bound exception. So what we have to do, we have to only check till array of 7, so that we will easily get array of 7 is equals array of 7 plus 8. In this case we will do this thing. It means we have to run loop from 0 to 7, right? So it means 0 to second last index, right? So for this one we will write program. Let's see. So what we will do, first we have to sort array, right? So we will use arrays dot sort, and we have to sort our array. Our array name is AR, so we will sort this array. Our first work is done, array is sorted. Now next time we have to run loop from 0 to 7, right? So what we will do, we will start for int I is equals 0, I is less than a dot length minus 1, right? We will, because a dot length, it means we have 9 elements, so it will return 9, and we have to check till 7. So we will put 9 minus 1, it means 9 minus 1 will be 8, and we have written here less than, so it will go for till 7, right? And we will I plus 1. In this loop, what we have to do, if you will see in this loop, first what we are doing, we are just checking if our array of I is equals array of I plus 1 or not. So we will do same thing. If array of I is equals array of I plus 1, we have written not dual array, it will generate error, right? If it is okay, then what we will do, we will just increment count plus plus. So first we need to create count variable, so we will create int count is equals 1. We will start count from 1, and we need one variable for pair, right? So we will start that pair from 0, so pair will be 0, right? And else case, if you will see in else case what we are going to do, in else case we are putting value in pair, so will be pair is equals pair plus count by 2, right, count by 2, and we are putting initializing count variable from 1, count is equal 1, right. So this is our program completed. Yeah, if you will see in such any cases, suppose our this in any scenario, if suppose our second last or second last value will be same, right, if you will see here in example, if I will say, right, in any scenario, suppose our yeah, right, so suppose in any scenario our these two variable will be same, value will be same, so what we will do, we have check area of I is equals area of I plus 1. Yeah, it is true. What it will do, it will go and it will increment count, right. So after incrementing count, next time we are not going to run loop, right, because we are going to reach last condition, so this will not run. But if you will see in this case, we are not going to count pair, right. So this time we will, in 450 we will not count pair, so it will be false. So we have to write one condition also, if our index value is second last, then what we have to do, we have to again count this pair, right. So if you will see, if our I is equals a dot length minus 2, then again we have to do this count pair variable for this scenario, right, for this scenario we have to do this one. And in last, if you will see, we have to return our total number of pairs, so we will return pair, right. That's it. Let's run this program. Okay, we are using wrong variable, right. We have only a double r. Is there any different error? Yeah, if a double r we are using. In if condition we have only one, and variable error. Okay, right, done. Let's run. Yeah, as we will see, we have successfully run our program. Let's submit this code. Yeah, all test cases all pass, right. So thank you so much.